Hey guys, what's up? How are we doing? Thanks so much for joining me into this video. We're talking all about foundations. I am going to be sharing a rankings video with the newest foundations that I've tried. I have a top 8 to share with you all, and I explained a little bit further why I love them and what I don't love them as much as I get into the video. But if this is your first time around here, I am Gigi. I am a registered nurse obsessed with skincare, beauty, and makeup. Here in my channel, I do a lot of unboxing, reviews, and first impressions. So if that's a content that you enjoy, go ahead and click on the red button that says subscribe, and also go to my Instagram because over there I do keep you posted on new makeup styles, releases, all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's start. Alrighty, my friends, so let's begin. And as mentioned, I am going to be ranking 8 foundations, so from worst to best. They're not necessarily worst, number 8, but you know, there are different reasons of why you will love a foundation more than others, and that's what is happening right here. So you need to know that I have a combination skin, and I like my foundations to be natural. I like them to be medium to buildable coverage, and I like them to last on my complexion. So those are the things that I'm looking for when I purchase a foundation, and that's why this one by GUERLAIN is ranking at number 8. This is their newest foundation, the matte version. I have talked about the glowy version so much here in my channel. You already know I love that foundation. So when they released the matte formulation, I was all over it. I was very excited to try it, and I just came to realize, you guys, I do not like full coverage foundations. I do not like matte foundations, and this is the reason why this one is ranking so low. This is a beautiful foundation. It has an amazing coverage. By the way, I have reviewed all of these foundations, so if you wanted to see, wear test, things like that, I'm gonna try to link every single video in my description box. Fingers crossed I don't forget, because I always say that and I don't link them, but there will be appearing up there in the cards, you know, so you can look for each and every foundation that I'm talking about, you know, in my videos, and you're gonna be able to find them. I love foundation, by the way, and I love to review them. So in all these foundations, I probably had an 8-hour wear test on all of them. But anyway, so this is again a beautiful foundation by GUERLAIN. It has 93% of natural ingredients. I really like GUERLAIN's foundations, but this is just too matte for me. I think I'm gonna get use out of this one maybe towards the summer. During the winter time, my combination skin gets really, I don't know, like normal to dry sometimes, and I get a lot of dryness around my mouth, and this will cling onto those patches, and I just don't like that. So that's why this one is ranking in number 8. Ranking in number 7 is this one by KVD. It is their Good Apple foundation, and this was featured in my favorites of the month, which if you haven't seen that video, my April faves, I'll link it above, so you would know this is a good foundation. It is a fave of mine, but my problem with this one again is just it is very glowy, but at the same time, because it is so emollient, it tends to cling onto dry patches. So when I get those dry patches around my mouth, this clings onto them and it doesn't look really cute. But if I'm having a good day, like a good skin day, I could wear this no problem, and it just looks beautiful. This is a beautiful foundation. I just love the finish of it. It is so perfecting, so seamless. I don't know, I really like this foundation. This foundation could get heavy and cakey real quick, so you want to be careful how much product you applied. There are days that I apply it and I love it because I just did a little bit, and there are days when I go ham and I don't know, I'm just heavy-handed and I apply too much of it and I'm just like, I hate it. So this is like an up and down foundation. I still love it. I love the finish. It is very glowy, very natural. It is beautiful, but I have a few issues, and that's why this is ranking in number 7. Ranking in number 6, we have Merit Beauty, and this is their stick foundation. I have this shade Camel, and this is a stick foundation. So this foundation is very nice. The color is an amazing match for me. It is so easy to apply, so easy to carry. It is a really nice foundation. I really like it. I have no issues with this one. It is a little bit drying around my dry patches again, so that's why it's ranking low. I love the fact that it's so, you know, it is in a stick, so easy to apply, so easy to carry for undergo. This shade actually works for all over my face, so I could conceal with this no problem. So I love the fact that this is an all-in-one product. I really like it. This is clean as Sephora. you know, one of the new brands that they came at Sephora, and I really enjoy this foundation. It isn't a super long wearing, so I get a good 8 hours, you know, and then my oils just go crazy with it, but this still beautiful foundation. I really like the finish. Again, I just love how easy it is to apply, how easy it is to wear, and yeah, this is a good one. Next up, we have this foundation by Burberry. This is their newest release. It's their Ultimate Glow Foundation. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I have reviews on all of this foundation. This is their newest reformulated glowy foundation. This is beautiful. My only problem with this is that it is very warm. So I have the shade a 60 medium warm, and I should have gone with neutral because you know how some foundations tend to run very warm, and I'm not extremely warm. I'm like warm neutral. So that's my only issue with this, is the color. I sometimes feel like, especially in camera, when I wear it, I just look a little bit orange, and I don't love how I look. But this is a beautiful foundation. It lasts very nice, even with mask wearing, up to like 10-12 hours. It doesn't transfer a ton. It doesn't cling under dry patches. It is beautiful. It looks very natural. It is really hydrating. I love this foundation. My only problem again is the shade match, and that's why I may not reach for it in an everyday kind of basis, but I still really like it. I think it's a good foundation. Next up, we have another new brand at Sephora, clean at Sephora, LYS. If you haven't heard of this brand, hello, where have you been? They released many products, like a full-on face powders, bronzers, cream products, a whole lot of things. And one of the things that I enjoy a ton is their glowy, what is this called? Their glossy lip treatment oil. I love it. I had this before I started doing my makeup today, so that's why I wanted to mention it. But anyways, this is their Triple Fix Serum Foundation. This has turmeric. It has another product here that I don't know how to say, and it has HA. I love that they're including really caring ingredients in their products. I know their their primer has vitamin C, has niacinamide. So all the things that they're including in their products are very good. The ingredients are, I love this foundation. I have the shade TG1, and this is beautiful. I love the packaging, the frosted glass bottle, the rose gold at top. I just love everything about this foundation. This looks beautiful on me. It is very natural, really glowy, just like I like it. It has a nice medium coverage, but it's really buildable, and yeah, nothing bad to say about this foundation. It is beautiful. Next up, we have Chantecaille's Cushion Foundation. This is one of their newest releases as well. This I have in the shade Wheat, and it is a cushion foundation. So when you open it up, you get one of those puffs. You're gonna apply with this. I like to apply it with a brush, so I just dip in my brush in here. So this is how you get the product. I really like this foundation. It is surprisingly very long wearing. The coverage of this foundation is really light, so it's not even a full medium. It could be built up to a medium. So if you have things to cover, I say, you know, conceal before you go in with something like this. But this looks so beautiful on the skin, you guys. It looks so natural. It lasts a ton. It doesn't transfer on the mask too much. When you purchase the foundation, which is, I mean, this compact is out of this world, absolutely stunning. You get another refill, so you get like 2 in 1 when you purchase the foundation. Yeah, this is beautiful. As I said, very long wearing, very natural, just right up my alley. And also, just like LYS, Chantecaille has amazing ingredients on their complexion products. So I just love the brand a ton. I find that, you know, they do have really caring ingredients for your skin. They have antioxidants in here. They have anti-inflammatory in here. So many ingredients in here that are going to be good for your complexion, which I love. And so yeah, this one ranks at number 4. Yes, number 4. I almost lost it right there. So anyways, beautiful foundation by Chantecaille. I love it. Next up, we have Urban Decay, and this one is ranking at number 3. Just because if Chantecaille has a little bit more coverage, it will be high up on my top, but it is really light, so it has a light coverage, and that's my only you know, complaint about the foundation. So I would conceal before I go with the foundation. But this one by Urban Decay, their Hydromanic foundation, I have the shade 50. I love this stuff. This is beautiful. I love the shade match. It is perfection for me. I have 15 medium. It is the perfect warm neutral for me. It is so easy to apply, so easy to wear. However, you do not want to wear these with a mask. This transfers the tan. So, you know, depending on the day, depending what I'm going to be doing, I love wearing these. But there's days that I'm gonna be out and about, so I cannot wear these because it transfers a lot. This gets really glowy and beautiful, and I love it when, again, I'm not wearing a mask because you can really see through my complexion. It just looks beautiful. It looks like skin. It doesn't look cakey or heavy. It is a stunning foundation, and the coverage is amazing. I say medium full. So yeah, I really like it. It is very lightweight, pretty much undetectable. You don't feel like you're wearing a ton of makeup. It is like a tinted moisturizer kind of thing, but it's actually a foundation. And yeah, I really like the ingredients that they put in here. I know that they have, I think, Moroccan oil or something. Anyways, they have some oils in here that makes it really hydrating, but I haven't had any troubles, even though I do have sensitive skin, and sometimes some foundations make me break out. This hasn't done that to me. It's been good to me. I love it. Next up, we have DIOR. This is ranking in number 2. This is their Forever Natural Nude Foundation. I have this shade, where's the shade for this? 3.5 neutral, and it is just a tiny bit dark for me. So when I wear these, it looks like I just went to, you know, I just went out to the sun or something. So I'm gonna get a ton of more use in the summer when the summer approaches. But anyways, I love the fact that it's really neutral. It is a good match nonetheless for me. It wears beautiful throughout the day. I find it to be very long wearing. This is very similar to GUERLAIN's natural line, where you have a ton of natural ingredients in here. I think up to 93%, and they're claiming to be a 24-hour kind of foundation. So I do agree that it is very long lasting. My oils will come out maybe a good, I don't know, 8 hours with this foundation, but it is stunning. It doesn't transfer a ton on the mask, so if you set it well, it's not gonna be super transferable. But you know, foundations do transfer to the mask. That's the reality. But I don't find that it transfer a ton where I'm left with like no foundation or like patches of no foundation. Nothing like that. This is beautiful. It sits well on my skin. It just makes it one, you know, it's not really sitting at top. It just blends beautiful. And yeah, nothing bad to say about this foundation as well. That's why it's ranking in number 2. I do reach for this quite a bit. And I am sweating bullets, you guys. I don't know why it's so warm in here. I don't know, my hair is going all poofy, and I mean, we just need to, you know, get to my number 1. Can you guess what my number 1 will be? Go comment below. If yeah, Fenty is a blurring skin tint. Girl, I haven't gotten along with both her matte and her hydrating foundation. This is the perfect between those two. This was much needed. I have the shade 10. I love the packaging. It is really lightweight, very easy. It is in a squeezy tube. You're gonna get every single drop out of this baby. I love the shade match. Number 10 is beautiful on me. It looks really pretty. It looks like skin. It looks very glowy. It is very long wearing. I just love this guy. Every time I wear it, I just love it so much. It just sits beautiful on my complexion, looking very natural. It doesn't transfer a ton to my mask. It does, but not a whole lot. So I love that, you know, even if I'm going out, I wear this and I'll be okay. So these, I've been reaching for this so much. This was one again of my favorites of April, because I just pretty much every time I'm filming, I'll reach for these because I just love it. I love my complexion peeking through. I have also been loving her powder foundation. So these two go together as my number 1. I wanted to, you know, share them together because when I wear these and I, you know, set it with this one, I get so much more coverage and it's just beautiful. I mean, and this guy blurs, and this one too. So yeah, I love this together, but I love this one separate as well. Like, this is just so easy to reach, so easy to apply. I have the shade 290, and I love the packaging. I feel like it's so beautiful and, you know, just slick. It has a puff in here which I don't use, and I like to use this with a brush. So I will get a flat kabuki brush, which I don't know where it went, something flat like this, and then, you know, rub and just apply in buffing motion. I love it. I love the shade match. This looks really light, but on my face it just sets perfectly. Is also a spot on match. So if you're tanning here, you're 290. Alrighty friends, so that's it for now. This was a long overdue video. I know a ton of you were waiting for my rankings and foundation, so I hope you enjoy. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of the choices that I made, my rankings. Is there a top one for you? Which foundation do you reach the most in a daily basis? Which foundation do you find that doesn't transfer a ton? I'm always hunting for things. It doesn't have to be new. I love my, you know, oldie but goodies. Today I'm wearing my Soft Matte Traceless by Tom Ford, which I love, and I really like this foundation. You know, this is another keeper. I love it. I keep using things that I love. Also, my Korean Doll foundation is a #1 for me. I just adore, especially the shade match. I adore it. Like this much here, and I think I've been using it maybe here, and I've been using it for maybe 2 months, and I can't stop using it. It's such a great foundation, very long wearing and natural. Can you tell I love foundation? I know. Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for your love and support. Remember, everything is gonna be linked to below, including my makeup tips. I love my eyeshadow today, you guys, and so everything will be linked below if you're interested. Thanks so much, you guys, for love and support. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and catch you next time. Bye.